What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, boys?
What up?
You look great. Much better than yesterday. I got some sleep last night. Feels good.
Got the Mondays out of the way, guys. I'm glad we got a contestant here to play Poll Perception with us. He's claimed he's a man of the people. He's here to run train, just absolutely destroy you guys. He's coming in confident. He's the Fantasy Football Podcast co-host for the Love of Sunday and the official bartender for Rum Boys Fantasy Network. What is up, J-Bats? Welcome in, my man.
What's up, guys? It's a pleasure to be here. This is just a beautiful Tuesday. I can't wait to kick some butt. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Play some fantasy game shows.
I'm excited, man. And guys, if you do not already follow J-Bats, his Twitter handle's right there under his picture. Make sure you guys go and do that. He's on Twitter at FTLS_J-Bats. That's Bats with 2 T's. So make sure you're following him over there and check out the stuff that he's putting out with For the Love of Sunday. You can find their rankings over on Fantasy Pros and make sure you're tuning into Rum Boys. He's going to have some more content coming out as the season ramps up. So make sure you guys all of his content over on those 2 places. Josh, you were talking trash yet again before the stream, and usually the contestants are a little bit like, "Oh, we'll see," you know. J-Bats came ready. He was like, "No," like his face went cold.
Hell,
absolutely not.
If there's one thing you guys will learn about me, I'm a very competitive guy. That's one thing. If you learn anything, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's badminton. I don't care if it's tic-tac-toe. And I like to win. I really love it.
I the same way. I love it. All 3 of us are the same way, which is why we made the show.
Nice.
We got Jordan in here. He says, I've got Josh rocking a polo today. I can sense it. Well, Jordan, you already took 1 L today because Josh is not rocking a polo. It's that Maryland Under Armour shirt.
Not today.
And Josh coming in there going ahead and tell you are out. And Jordan calling you out for cheating. Well, in Poll Perception, there is no cheating in the comments because you guys are just as in the dark as we are.
Just as stupid as us.
Jason's nice haircut, Josh.
I did. I found a little bit of time during my lunch break today, and I have a sports clip right across the street. Let's go. Thank you, sports.
Jordan said, "See, I knew someone was going to be wearing a polo, just not Josh. It was John." He could sense the
class
polo.
Class
it up.
Dr. Chalupo in here. He's taking over for Cav. He says, "Bird up, FYF fam." Welcome in, Dr. Chalupo. And Sully said, "Following." He's got that follow in there, John. Earn Sully's follow.
Yeah. I'll try my best. I'll tell you that much.
Jordan wants to know, was Simon more flustered when he picked Josh Allen or after he said Tyler Lockett? Just absolutely confidently. No, I said DK Metcalf. I think yesterday I was on full tilt on
after
that
he
stream.
Didn't say Tyler Lockett.
Man, I don't know what happened yesterday. I was on full tilt. NBA's in here, says, "What up, beautiful folks in this wonderful FYF family? Welcome in, NBA. Glad to have you here." And Jay wants to know, J-Bats says, "If you like to win, why are you a Red Sox fan?"
Oh, why are you a Red Sox fan?
It's tough. It's tough. It's been tough. But look, we have a couple World Series under our belt. That's all I can care about. That's all I can, I'm out of the dark days of being cursed and I got to see my team win a championship. So I'm happy. It's not as plentiful as it is when you're a New England fan, which is fun. But the Red Sox are doing all right. They're ice cold right now. They're on a bad.
How did it feel last year being a New England fan? Just wondering.
Yeah, not fun. Not as much fun. Not as
I'll mess around. They're going to have a better year this year. I'm pretty confident about that.
I would hope so. Defense kind of getting a bunch of guys back off the COVID list. They spent a ton of money like pirates on the offense. So we'll see. It can't get worse, in my opinion. If that was the floor, of what we saw last year, then okay. Well, it
can always get worse. Do you buy, just side question for you as a New England fan, do you buy into the report that we saw today that Mac Jones is the week 1 starter? I saw some player texted somebody saying Mac Jones is the week 1 starter. Do you give any credence to that, or do you think it's all just smoke up in the air?
I mean, I think right now, if I know Bill Belichick and I know the way they sort of operate, they'll put whoever they think is the best starter out there week 1. I just don't know if Bill Belichick's going to put his confidence in a rookie week 1. But if Mac Jones really is performing well, he doesn't care about veteran status. He doesn't care about, how long. He's not tied to Cam Newton at all. He'll throw him out there week 1. I personally don't think that he's going to do that. He won't put that much faith and structure into a rookie week 1. But if they come out, 1-3, you could see Mac Jones sooner rather than later.
And if there's one thing I know about Bill Belichick is he does not like mistakes. So if he thinks Mac Jones is going to go out there and make the least amount of mistakes, I could see that, you know. Cam Newton's the veteran though, so we'll see.
Tough thing to put on a rookie. Mistakes. That's exactly what you expect from him. And you had NBA rigged in here, part of Red Sox Nation, saying Red Sox Nation unites. So there's at least one other Red Sox fan.
I have no idea. How long has NBA been in our comments watching us? I still don't know where his allegiances lie.
He's a Browns fan.
Red Sox
He's a Browns fan, a Red Sox fan.
Maybe.
Well, he'll slowly. Let's find out what his NBA team.
He doesn't like the NBA. It's rigged. It's rigged.
It's rigged.
It is rigged.
Craig's in here and says, I don't have any crazy dad jokes today. I just want to know if Simon got to the postal office in time yesterday.
I did.
Craig. Yeah, I did get to the postal office in time yesterday. Thank you. And Jay says he misses the curse. He wishes the curse would come back to the Red Sox.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
You know what? There's nothing but hate from Duke fans. And there's a big overlap between Duke fans and Yankees fans. So I'm sorry you got to deal with Jay over here right there. And Sully said, member of that nation as well.
Oh, there's a lot of Sox fans in here. Let's go.
Apparently.
Yeah, this is nice.
NBA said Browns Nation unite too. Sorry, Simon. Or sorry, Ravens.
Sorry, Simon.
Sorry, Simon.
We don't need you guys. We don't need you guys.
And Z2 likes cheating. He's a fan of the Astros. Welcome in, Z2. Guys, today we are he loves cheating. Today, guys, we are playing Poll Perception. It's the game of the people for the man of the people, J-Bats. Before I explain the rules for you, Josh, though, I'm going to remind everyone here watching, if you are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live Monday through Friday, every day at 3 p.m. Eastern time, playing some games. And then if you're not sick of us after 5 hours of games, Monday through Friday, we go live Friday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern time on the FanDuel Twitch channel. So make sure you are following their Twitch channel as well and catch us on Friday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern time over there, playing some more games. You guessed it. We're pretty predictable with what we like to do.
We love playing games.
And that trick is playing games. I'm
always
still
fun.
waiting.
They're always fun.
We're going to be playing some more Fantasy Fortune this Friday on FanDuel, and I'm waiting for the day one of us wins. Like, our guests have just been destroying us.
Well, okay.
Dan
won the first time. So, yeah.
Dan did win the first time. So
what do you two got to win?
Okay, guys. Today we are playing Poll Perception. Like I said, this is our OG game. How it works is I found 7 polls online before this. They're about either fantasy trades, who would you rather have on your roster, different fantasy-related questions. I will propose one of those polls to one of you. So, Josh, I may say, what percentage of people would prefer Saquon Barkley over DeAndre Hopkins in Dynasty?
70%.
So, Josh would give me the answer of 70%. JL and J-Bats, I would come to you guys and ask you whether you think the actual answer is over or under that number. You'll get 2 points if you correctly predict the over-under. Josh will get points based on how close he is to the actual answer, a maximum of 10, a minimum of 0 if he's more than 15 percentage points off. And we'll do 6 rounds like that all the way around, everyone getting 2 polls of their own. And in the 7th and final round, everyone will guess their own number, and whoever's closest gets 5 points. Unless you nail it right on the head, you get 10. Are you guys ready?
Born ready.
Let's do it. J-Bats, before we get started, I'm going to ask you, since you're the guest, would you like to go first, second, or third in today's game? This does affect which polls you're going to be getting because I've already put them in order. But you don't know. There's no strategy.
I'll go second. Why not? I like
J-Bats going second.
Very safe.
Yeah.
John Luke,
right in the middle. Sandwich me in.
John Luke, would you like to go first or third on today's show?
I'll go third.
JL going third. Josh going first. J-Bats in the middle. And yet again, I'm surrounded by nothing but J's. How does this keep on happening? There's so many J's in the fantasy industry.
Because they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Jordan said, don't tell Z2's girlfriend.
Another J?
Because he's a big old fan of the Astros and cheating. So make sure you don't tell Z2's girlfriend.
Z2 Scott
Fishing, I guess so. Scott Fishing says, make sure to smash that unsubscribe button and hammer that thumbs down.
Comment down.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. Scott, you've always got our back.
Don't click that bell.
And Jason Sully, you were one of my favorite people before they revealed he was a Red Sox fan. And Jordan says, if Josh wins today, I will go put a thumbs down on every single video. No pressure, guy.
The pressure's on me, it sounds like.
No pressure, JL. Why just me?
Yeah,
not the only,
Well, 'cause
not the
I
only
guess
contestant.
J-Bats has no reason to give a shit if all our videos get a thumb down. Just you do, J.
You don't care about us, Jay?
Of course I care. Of course I care. Of course I care.
We're
Wow.
boys.
I care. Yeah. I want every video to have 1,000,000 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Be rude,
Ricky Butts
Simon.
in here. I'm so sorry. You're right. Everyone's in this together. I'll just give Josh the hardest polls to make sure we don't get that. Rick says hi. What's up, Rick? Glad to have you in here. And Pangs Picks FF, what's up? Welcome in. What's up, friends? And then Jay wants to know, does my hat say OOX? It says OAX. It's a hat for the Oaxacan professional baseball team. They're the Guerreros.
The O-axes.
I got it.
The
On my trip
Guerreros.
to Mexico.
Nice nails.
The baseball team had a game while I was there, and they had a little stand set up selling hats and stuff. And so because it fit my head. The first hat I asked to try on behind the counter was a children's hat, but they handed it to me anyways. And I looked absolutely preposterous standing at the counter, looking this woman in the eyes, putting on a child's hat. I was almost embarrassed enough that I had to buy it, but I went with this one. Scott says if Jail or Simon wins, I will put a thumbs down on every video.
Oh,
it's
literally
John
just
gotta win this.
Yeah,
I gotta win this.
I
gotta win this for the algorithm to work. I gotta win this, and then
there you go.
Off to the races.
Throw it, Josh.
If I'm a baseball fan, I'm an O's fan, but I'm not really a baseball fan.
Hey, that's my mom.
I would root for the O's.
I was gonna say Jail's mom in here is telling everyone it gets worse being an O's fan. So
it really does.
Lucky stars that you're not an Orioles fan.
They got to be like the Browns of the MLB almost.
At least we have a nice stadium.
Great stadium. One of my favorites
Fantastic
to go to.
stadium.
Yep.
Camden Yards.
Yeah. Camden Yards is a
Top
great
tier.
park.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, are you ready to dive into the game? Damn it, I said dive into. I'd gone months without saying it, and I said it. Are you ready, Josh?
You're allowed to say it once in a
You
while.
got the first poll.
I'm so ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's jump in. A reminder for everybody watching, play along in the chat. Give us your guesses. And if they're really good, we'll applaud them. And if they're really bad, we'll mock you. But it's all part of the game. So throw your guesses in the chat. We will laugh so hard. Josh, your first poll. And for everybody, just so you know, all of your first polls are from Reddit. All of your second polls are from Twitter.
No.
So the first 3 are Reddit polls. The next 3 are Twitter polls. That may affect your guesses. I just wanted to let you know. We've had some trouble
do you know
with
Reddit
in the past.
I do know Reddit a little bit.
Oh,
I
no.
do know Reddit. I know Reddit a little bit.
The vibes are different over there. They got different opinions.
Reddit's the Wild West, man. It's a wild world. Reddit.
I like it. Before we were Twitter
different.
people, we were Reddit people.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. I did not have a Twitter, but I've had a Reddit for forever. I was living on those fantasy football subreddits before I came over here. Pangspick FS says, Josh, your first question. Can you name the top 200 players in order of rank and where they finished in 1989?
Oh, that's it from 1989. We'll be here a while.
1989 on.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, we're going to get into your first real poll.
Make me lose. Yeah.
This is a half PPR 10-team redraft league, okay?
Yes.
This is a trade poll. It says side A, Joe Mixon. Side B, DeAndre Swift plus Juju or Claypool. So it's an or in the second part. What percentage of people chose the Joe Mixon side of this trade?
So it's from Reddit. So I gotta first say I am personally a very big Joe Mixon fan this year, but I'm also I like DeAndre Swift a lot, and I think it's Claypool here. I would definitely go Claypool. I think, especially as a half-point PPR, Juju's a little bit more of a PPR guy, and I expect his targets to go down a little bit this season. I think Claypool's in store. He has potential to be a top 10 fantasy wide receiver easily. Decisions. I'm going with the Mixons. No, this is a good. This is pretty even. No, actually, I think I'm on the other side. I'm on the DeAndre Swift Claypool side. I think. 10 team, you know, it's a little bit of a smaller league, so you typically want to go with the best player possible. But I'm going to go with the Swift Claypool side. If we take it just to like a draft value, Mixon's probably like a late second round pick, and DeAndre Swift's like a third round pick, and Claypool's like a 5th, 6th round pick. So I'll take the 3rd and 5th, 6th round pick. I'll say that 54% of people said, 40. I'll say 45% of people chose side A. 45.
45%. You want to change it?
Yeah. I'll say 42. 42.
Okay. 42% from Josh, and my pen doesn't have an eraser, so we're just scratching it out. 42% from Josh. J-Bats, we come to you next. Do you think the actual percentage of people that chose Joe Mixon in this poll is higher or lower than Josh's guess of 42%?
I'm going to guess higher just because I think it's probably closer to 50-50, but I'm with Josh. I would take Swift and Claypool in this trade too. I'm kind of – that's where I would lean, but I think it's probably closer to 50-50. This is a pretty even trade, so I'm going to guess the over.
He's taking the over, saying it's right around 50-50. John Luke, are you following J-Bats with the over, or are you taking the under on this one?
This is tough because there was a report that came out on Swift saying that he's got some soft tissue issues.
So for everyone, this was before this poll was on Saturday. So that's whenever this poll took place.
That does help.
That's helpful. That's helpful. That's helpful.
In that case, I will take the under.
I'm hoping I didn't let my Joe Mixon love get it. You know, I think I did a good job because I do agree it's a little closer to 50-50 and maybe.
Well, and you split the room.
Exactly.
That's always a good sign, right? We have some guesses in the chat. Z2 wanted to ask, was this before the Swift groin injury news yesterday? Yes, it was.
That really was throwing a wrench in it.
J-Wall said 16%. Anthony said 57%. Jay said, I would say low, but man, it's Reddit. Sully with a guess of 28%. Craig said 38. Jordan said 24. Ricky Butt said 32. And J-Wall coming in with the take saying Swift greater than Mixon in redraft.
No.
Jay saying 37% and Z2 saying 38% is Z2's guess. He talks in third person now. Jay went with 48% though, went right around there. And Tyler Justin Carp with a 41% right there with you. And what's up, Swampy said, who dat? And yet again, at work, man. Swamp,
you work working.
You work too hard, man.
To the bone.
Got to make that money. Got to make that money.
How much mayonnaise are you going through?
Over under how many sandwiches has Swamp delivered since we've been streaming? 10,000? It's got to be up there,
Under
10,000?
Yeah, you can't deliver 10,000 Sammys.
Well, I'm assuming max efficiency.
How many
I'm assuming he delivers 100
you know
sandwiches a day.
If that's the case, then you're probably right.
I used to deliver food, and I feel like you're like a good night, you're getting like, I don't know, 10 to 15 orders you're delivering.
Maybe we should have like an average of 3 sandwiches, probably.
We could probably do the math out, but it might be boring to watch. So
I think this is correct.
Burner said, oh, y'all started already? Yeah, only 1 minute late today. And Swamp said under 10,000, just at 99.99, 9,999.
Big milestone for you.
Damn, you're getting so close. Yeah, we'll have a sandwich party. I almost said pizza party. That would be disrespectful to what you're delivering. Okay, guys, are you ready for the actual answer? The percentage of people that voted Joe Mixon over DeAndre Swift plus Juju or Claypool is 20%. 20% of people selected Juju or Claypool plus DeAndre Swift over Joe Mixon. So, Josh, you get nothing for that guess. J-Bats, I'm sorry. You also skunked on that one. But, JL, you go off to an early lead, even though it's small, with 2 points. So, Josh, I'm so sorry.
Now with the groin news, which side of this trade are you taking? Josh, why don't you start?
With the groin news, I mean, I thought it was close already. I think it sucks. It sucks hearing that news. Going into the season, it affects DeAndre Swift's value a little bit, but I'm still drafting him in that before like Darrell Henderson, kind of tier. So before Josh Jacobs still. So I still think he's probably a late 3rd round pick, early 4th round pick. I'm still leaning towards the Claypool Swift side. But
what about you,
I think it's close.
I'm kind of the same way. I am. You won't meet a bigger Claypool fan. I think Claypool really is going to be an ascending superstar. So I like when you're giving me Swift, who I think with Mixon, their offense is probably a little bit better in Cincy. I can't believe I'm saying that. You trust the health of Joe Mixon. I can't believe I'm saying that. So you're going to say that, but they're pretty close. And then you get to tack on Chase Claypool, who I think is a wide receiver 2 with massive upside. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll take that side most times, more often than not.
And I just realized, I was just thinking about this concept. It said Juju or Chase Claypool. So you got the people coming in there and they get to pick their favorite one there. It's like maybe you got some Juju guy coming in there and they don't really love Claypool and they pick that side. So I guess that could also affect, voting for that side.
Yeah, maybe the options make more people vote on that side because you're not losing all the Juju haters or Claypool haters automatically. Completely agree there. And Anthony said the Mixon disrespect. Yeah, it's out there. It's going on. But J-Bats, we are on to your first poll.
I will say Mixon's going to have a hell of a season this year. He's going to have a hell of a season, especially if he stays healthy, and I expect him to fully.
Z2 asked, didn't Claypool come up with an injury in the Fame game? He landed on the ball, but I think he's okay.
Yeah. Someone said like knock the wind out of him. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it was like a long-term injury.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything saying otherwise. I haven't heard anything saying otherwise since then, so that's usually good news. Okay, J-Bats, your poll. Again, this is from Reddit, and this is a PPR 1QB dynasty poll, okay? We've got Aaron Jones plus a 2022 second on side A. Side B is Miles Sanders plus Ronald Jones plus Marquise Brown. What percentage of people chose the Aaron Jones and 2022 second side of this poll?
This is interesting.
Wow. I'm going to say, I mean, look, usually in trades, you want the best piece, right? And Aaron Jones is clearly the best piece in this trade. So I think that side is probably the side I would take. I think it's probably pretty now with Aaron Rodgers back and in that offense, we're all expecting it to be a top 5, top 10 offense. So people are probably back in on Aaron Jones. I'm going to say it's probably pretty high. I'm going to say it's probably 63%, 67% for the Aaron Jones in the 2022.
67% locked in.
67%. Lock it in. 67%.
Lock it in. John Luke, do you think the actual answer is over or under J-Bat's guess of 67%?
He wasn't lying. He is a man of the people. That is a really good line. Oh, God, I don't know where I'm going to go with this.
It sounded like almost like when you said 63 and changed it to 67, that changed JL's mind on this.
It might have.
I'm going to go over on 63, but 67? No, I don't know. You really messed with them.
I'm a good bookie.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good guess, too.
The thing is it's dynasty. I feel like people give Aaron Jones the amount of respect that he deserves. I guess I'll take the under.
Jay, I'll take the under on 67%. And Joshua, where are you going? Are you following with the under or are you taking the over?
I don't know. I can't decide. I'm kind of I like what both of you guys said, but the 2022 second, it's a year out. If this is a competing team, the Ronald Jones, Marquise Brown, they're pieces that you can use in your flex position right away. I guess I'll take the under too, but I do think it was a good guess. Yeah, I'll take the under. If you said 63, I would actually have a lot more issue.
Took the under on that one, so we got double under. Before we get into the results, Jay saying keep an eye out for a Mixon video from Josh and I dropping soon. All you Mixon haters, make sure you're checking that out. And if you love Joe Mixon, check it out as well.
Doing that video made me like Joe Mixon more.
I didn't know that was possible.
We've got some guesses from the chat. J-Wall with 79%, Crawdaddy with 55, Anthony with 83, Ricky Butts with 61. Maria's in here, says hi FYF fam. Welcome in, Maria. Said 65, Craig said 75, Jay said 68, Sully said 69, Joey said
right
64. Crawdaddy saying under, Kathy saying over.
Oh, mom.
Jay saying 57%. And Anthony was urging you to go over, Josh, to go over. Over.
No.
Listen, I do think Aaron Jones is the most valuable piece in this trade by far. Aaron Jones is going to have a hell of a season, but it's a dynasty league. So.
J-Bat, you said a good line.
I feel like I did. I feel like I said a good line.
The chat is all over on both sides of it. So let's see what the actual answer is. The percentage of people that prefer Aaron Jones plus a 2022 second over Miles Sanders, Ronald Jones, and Marquise Brown in a PPR 1 quarterback dynasty league is 77%.
Wow.
77%. It was over. So you moving that line from 63 to 67, it got you 2 extra points as well. You got 2 extra points for being within 10.
Anthony was right. I should have listened. Anthony.
I should have followed my gut because I'm taking Aaron Jones in the second all day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, Scott Fish
and
got it
Scott-
right on.
Got it exactly right.
Wow.
That's incredible. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Just wow, Scott nailed it. That was absolutely incredible. Can't believe it. Everyone's just congratulating you. Good job,
He's
Scott.
amazing
Wow,
at this
Scott,
game.
impressive.
You know, they're just
Whew. Remind us not to
guys-
have Scott play this game with us. He'll just kill us.
Did you guys see Scott Fish's wife roasted him on Twitter yesterday?
No, I missed
No.
that.
It's fantastic.
Oh, I
at least
thought
it's
there was
still a
more.
close game. It's still a close game, guys. Oh wait, what happened on it?
I'm not gonna recite it because I don't
All right,
remember
all
it
right.
word for word. I'm just gonna butcher
All
it.
right,
But
fair
go.
I'll
look
check
on
it out.
Twitter.
I'll check it
Yeah.
out. I'll check it out.
We had some
wanna see
close
Scott get
guesses
roasted.
though. Craig said right between us, J-Wall. You guys were right around that number, flirting with it. Craig was 75% and J-Wall was 79%. Great guesses, guys, and a great guess from our chat. And Jay said, good story, JL. That was a really good
I
story.
almost gave him the middle finger, but we're on YouTube. Can't do that.
And Scott says, my
Read
wife
between
does
the
that
lines
once
kinda
every
deal, you know
couple
what I'm
of
saying?
weeks on
Yeah,
Twitter.
read between the lines, Jay. Got him.
J-Bats, great job on that one. You took a lead now. You're up 3 to JL's 2 to Josh's 0. Josh, you got some work to do to come back.
Easy.
Sorry. JL, are you ready for your next poll?
Yep.
Or I guess your first poll, not your next one. Here we go. Again, this is from Reddit. This is the last Reddit poll of the day, even the last poll
Thank
from
God.
Twitter. So this is the last one. John Luke, this is a PPR Superflex Dynasty League, okay? Side A
Okay.
is Mike Evans plus Logan Thomas plus a 2022 first. Side B is Tyreek Hill. What percentage of people chose side A?
Oh my.
The quiet means it's a good poll.
Oh my. How many votes on this one, Simon?
This one has 615 votes.
Do some quick
All
math.
right. So Mike Evans plus Logan Thomas plus a first. All right, I'm gonna go with 46%.
46%, locking it in.
Yep.
Locking it in at 46%. Josh, do you think the actual answer is over or under John Luke's guess of 46%?
So we don't know where the 2022 first is, but it is a super flex league, so that makes it a little bit more valuable. Quarterbacks are always going to get drafted in the first round of a dynasty league, in a super flex league. Logan Thomas, he's a pretty late round pick, so he doesn't really affect this as much. And Tyreek Hill's a borderline. You could make an argument for a first round pick. I wouldn't draft him in the first round, but the second round, absolutely, in a dynasty league. A lot of people have him as their number one dynasty wide receiver. So you said 46?
46. Yep.
I just don't know what Reddit's pulse is on Mike Evans. I feel like it's a little bit low in the community right now. I'll take the under. It seems like a good guess, though. It seems like a good guess.
Josh taking the under on John Luke's guess of 46%. J-Bats, what about you? Over or under?
I'm taking the under. I think, especially if this was a Twitter poll, it might be a little different. I think because it was Reddit, I'm going to take the under. I think people are going to be really down on, the pick. It's not that time of year where picks really get people excited. If it was a month or two ago, pre-rookie drafts, and you were throwing a first round pick around, then it gets everyone's blood boiling. This, you have to wait the entire season to cash in on this pick. So you're really trading Mike Evans and Logan Thomas for Tyreek Hill. And then I get to maybe have this pick, who knows what's going to happen in the future. So I think you're probably going to be on the underside of that. I think it's probably going to be pretty, I bet it's going to be surprisingly low, this Mike Evans, Logan Thomas side.
All right. Yeah, I like it.
There
I
we go.
like
Oh,
it.
it's
I like it.
Calling it surprisingly low. J-Wall's in here with a guess of 49%. Crawdaddy with 83%. Anthony 28%. Jay
All over the
42. Burner 41. Sully 46 and said, great guess, JL. And Ricky
Thanks,
Buster with a
Sully.
guess of
Great
30.
guess, Sully.
38. Craig with 52. Jay with 33 and Jordan with 43. So there were some overs, but it seems like the majority of the audience agrees with you guys. The actual percentage of people that prefer the Mike Evans, Logan Thomas, and 22 first side of this over Tyreek Hill is 38%. So John Luke, you were 8 percentage points away.
That's
you
fine.
get
That's
3
fine.
points
That's
for
fine.
that. And then Josh and J-Bats, you guys each get an additional 2 for correctly picking the under. And Rick
Freaking nailed it.
Butts with the perfect guess. Absolutely nailed it.
Nailed it.
Good job.
It was
Ricky.
your best Scott Fish impersonation I've seen. That was so good. That was really good. You're coming in and just nailing it on the dot. Nice job,
Well,
Ricky. Let me go ahead and
Scott Fish,
update
again,
those.
at per use.
You can't impersonate
his pulse
someone who's
on the
here.
community. Yeah, his pulse on the community is bar none.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you had put your answer in before Scott Fish, Ricky, then we would give you credit.
Yeah, you're just
Scott
copying
Fish
off of us.
only.
We know. Yeah.
Jason, too bad Scott got it first, Ricky. And
you,
Rick
fish.
said, beat you, fish. Stay off my pole. Scott is on fire. Fantastic, Scott. Just absolutely on fire.
Is that like a
So
pole? Like a fishing rod pole? No, never mind.
After one round, the score is tied for the lead. J-Bats and JL, you guys each have 5 points. You got 3 points on
Yeah,
your
whatever.
poll and 2 for getting one of them. And Josh, you are down at a lowly 2 points. But you know what's making me happy? These scores look a lot more normal than our Friday show did.
Yeah,
We played
what the
poll
hell
perception on
happened that
Friday.
day?
And everyone was on fire. Like every poll except for one was guessed within 5. Everyone was nailing the over-unders. The final scores were like
It was
19
crazy.
to 17 to 14. Like I've never seen scores that high. I must have just picked some easy polls or something because it was wild. Glad to see the scores
It was
normalized a bit. Josh,
All right,
we are
getting
back
this
to you
one
for
spot on. Let's
next,
go.
your next poll though. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We are on to Twitter now, okay? And this poll was asked, who would you prefer on your dynasty roster? Side A, Michael Thomas. Side B, Robert Woods. What percentage of people chose Michael Thomas?
I hate this.
Straightforward.
I hate this so much.
It's a 1-for-1.
It's a dynasty. Michael Thomas, Robert Woods. What? Robert Woods? He's like 29 nowadays, huh? Michael Thomas, he's a little bit younger.
You want to
Michael
know
Thomas,
how
what
many
is he, like,
votes there were?
Yes,
JL?
please.
1
I
million.
would like to know.
1,790 votes. Anytime it's a high number, I like to brag to JL.
So
I like to
I'm
hear it.
thinking, if you're a competing team, I feel like you probably are siding with the Robert Woods side. Michael Thomas is so freaking talented. Can I ask when this poll came out?
Poll was yesterday.
Okay, so we kind of heard the news already about Michael Thomas being, not communicating with the team so much. I'm not putting all the blame on him or anything, but
So this
That
poll,
does
just for
affect it.
further context, was put out like directly after the Michael Thomas news. So the time frame for this poll is like Michael Thomas news, poll comes out.
so I'm thinking like that might lower him even more a little bit. There's the injury. There's last year Robert Woods with quarterback Matt Stafford. People are liking him. I think I'm siding with Robert Woods' side here.
Clairvoyant Scott Fish.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
incredible. He injured his foot. Now all of a sudden he can like see the future.
Yeah.
It's a superhero origin story.
I hope he's making some bets, putting some bets down.
I said, Scott, are you a time traveler? Yeah, but
I'll-
Josh, you need. Oh, I put Rick's
I'll
guess
say-
up there. You
I'll
need.
say- I'll say. I'll say.
What are you gonna
40
say? We need to know.
48% on the Michael Thomas side.
48% on the Michael Thomas side from Joshua. J-Bats, do you think the actual answer is over or under 48%?
I think it's going to be under. I think people are kind of have got some fatigue with Michael Thomas right now. I think people are a little fed up and they don't like that. You're probably not going to see him for the first 6 weeks. I think that this is, quarterback in flux. You don't know what he's going to look like with this quarterback play. I do, I know that he looked all right when Taysom Hill was back there, but I still am just nervous with Jameis and what is this offense going to look like? So I'm going to say less. I'm going to say more people preferred Robert Woods. So I'm going to say less than 48% wanted Michael Thomas.
J-Bats taking the under. John Luke, do you agree with J-Bats over there? Or are you taking the over on Josh's guess of 48%?
I agree with J-Bats. I'm taking the under as well.
Okay.
Double under on Josh's guess. And
Yikes.
Josh is making a face up there. We got some guesses from the chat. But first, Scott wants to know if everyone has seen his bag show yet. If
hope
you guys
so.
haven't, go check it out on our YouTube channel. It's the new Scott Fish Bag Show, episode
We're
2
in the
in
shopping
works.
network.
Yeah, also on QVC. Scott's
Yeah.
on there. We have some guesses in the chat for this poll.
Oh, look at
Jay
that. That was
Lawson-
quick.
JL said 37%.
JL.
Craig said 58%. Jordan with a guess of 33. Anthony said 56. Burner said 69.
Ooh.
Jay said
Ooh.
51%.
A lot of overs.
Other Jay said 44. Clove said 57. Jay changing it. Says yesterday, 10%. Oh, yesterday is minus 10%, I think is what he's saying.
Did he say 58?
He
So
said
48?
58. Yeah, so we could say that. Ricky Butt said 29%, and Sully said 70%.
Wow. Kind of all over the place.
We've got people all over the place on this poll, Josh. So who knows what it's going to be? Your actual guess was 48%, and the answer, the percentage of people that chose Michael Thomas over Robert Woods is 33%. It was under. So you guys get 2 points. And Josh, you were exactly 15 percentage points away. So you do still get 1 point for being within 15.
I don't want that.
Better than a stick in the eye.
Yeah, great.
Scott Fish says, I go live 14 times a week, twice daily, giving you all the info you need, but didn't realize you needed. Perfect description.
Like about
Let me tell you, him talking about bags is he knows his.
He can talk
bags,
about anything.
You know?
He knows
measures
everything.
them. He's got a ruler. He's testing them.
Maria said her favorite thing about that whole show is that Scott Fish was just like, if you probably looked around his desk, was just all a bunch of bags on the floor so that he could easily pull them up and show people.
Every bag he had.
He pulled out all bags and just rounded up with it.
Also, shout out to Jordan. He got it exactly right. Nailed it on the dot. 33%. Man, people have been killing it in the chat today. You guys would be losing if Jordan or Rick or Scott was on the show today.
Catch up.
I
was gonna say we should I thought about giving something away every time someone gets exactly right, but it just happens too often. We'd go broke.
We would go broke unless we were just giving away. We'll give you a high five in Canton if you got it.
Give you a smooth high five in Canton. Yeah,
smooth high five.
Smooth high five.
Yeah, smooth high five.
That's gonna have to come from someone besides me because
Ketchup.
I mess up high fives all the time. Dr. Tulip said it's. I don't think anyone said ketchup actually.
Josh, you got to catch up.
Oh, maybe we said ketchup. There we go. That's his name. That's his name. Just for anyone watching that doesn't know, this is ketchup.
That's his name on his birth certificate, actually. Yeah.
Scott Fish said, I actually live like that. Bags everywhere. I didn't set that up for the show.
It's just normal.
Okay, J-Bats, are you ready for your next poll?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. This is also from Twitter. This is a PPR Superflex tight end premium 12-team dynasty league. So a lot of qualifiers in there, but I've got them all written on the screen, so you'll see it in a second. Side A is Christian McCaffrey plus a 2022 third. Side B is DJ Chark plus Chris Carson plus a 2022 second. What percentage of people would choose side A in this poll?
Two interesting players in DJ Chark and Chris Carson that it's funny. Yuck. I don't really like either one in this situation. Dynasty, because Chris Carson is, when I play Dynasty, I look at a 2 to 3 year window and it's what's Chris Carson's 2 to 3 year window realistically? DJ Chark, I'm kind of out on. Reports aren't great coming out of camp. You're moving back around. You get Christian McCaffrey. I think it's probably going to be pretty high in favor of the CMC side. I'm going to say it's in the 70%. I'm going to say 73% for side A.
73% side A from J-Bats there. John Luke, are you going over or under his guess of 73%?
That's a very easy over for me. I think it's going to be likely in the 90s or high 80s.
90s or high 80s.
I can't imagine anyone taking side B of this trade.
Josh, do you agree with JL there, or are you taking the under?
Yeah, I'm taking the over as well. It's Christian McCaffrey, the number one overall pick in not a super flex league, but he's a top 5 pick. There's, I know it's a 2022 second and a 2022 third. The second doesn't really do much there. So it's DJ. Let's just say it's DJ Chark and Chris Carson. People are so low on DJ Chark. He has upside. Chris Carson's good, but it's a dynasty league. Over. No doubt.
Over. We've got double overs and some guesses from the chat.
It's got to be, right? It's got to be.
Anthony said 85%. J-Wall said 94. Craig said 75. Scott said 90% CMC side. Sully saying 90 as well. Jay coming in with 99. Other Jay with
100%. You mad?
We don't see percentages.
Never seen
like
100%.
Clove saying 92% CMC, and Jordan with the 87%, and Burner guessing 89%.
That's not right.
So we got a bunch of overs in there. We had some closer to yours. Craig was right there with 75%, guessing right there along with you. The actual percentage of people that chose Christian McCaffrey in the 22 third over Chart Carson in the 22 second is 94%, and J-Wall nailed it on the head. Yet again, someone in the chat got it exactly
3 times in this game.
I know.
There's a lot of good guesses in there. A lot of good guesses.
J-Bats, unfortunately, you were more than 15 percentage points off, so you get no points for that one. Josh and John Luke, you guys each get an additional 2 points for correctly picking the over. So, Josh, you're right back in, and that moves you up to 5.
I guess
Jail's
so.
at 9, and there are only 4
Man,
points
I wrote down
separated.
93%. I wish that was my poll. I would have been 1 percentage point off.
Man, it's just the
You
way
don't
the
have to write
polls
down
fall.
percentages. You know
I
that?
do just to try and gauge where my head is at before the person sets the line. And then when they set the line, that gives me an idea.
And Scott said Josh needs to put that degree on the floor resting up against the wall.
It would
Doesn't
look
he know
so
the
much
rules?
better.
What
against-
the
on
hell?
floor. It would look so much better. You know what?
Yeah, come on, Josh.
I'll do it later.
And Jordan says chat greater than you guys, greater than other people, greater than Jay. That is true. And Jay Wall says, I want my smooth high five in Canton.
Mhm.
It's coming.
Jay, you
for
got it.
J-Wall.
You got it. 100%. You come find me. I'll give you. It'd be nice.
It's gonna be so.
I'll
It'll be
save my
so
hands for you,
smooth.
Jay.
Boom.
Okay, guys.
It's 2-2.
There
What was
we
that,
go.
Josh?
John,
I was gonna say we're all within 2, but we're not. But we're within
Ah.
4. There's 2 between
We're
me
all
and
within
J-Bats.
striking distance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to say.
John Luke, you do have the opportunity to pull ahead with this poll, though. You can take a commanding
Don't
lead
do it.
heading into the final round.
Just relax.
But
Just
this-
relax, dude.
Is the last
I'm
poll
relaxed.
before we have our final poll. Are you ready?
Yep.
This is a dynasty league. The question was, which running back would you rather have on your team? Side A, Damian Harris. Side B, Ronald Jones. What percentage of people chose Damian Harris in this poll?
This is a tougher one.
These straight up ones are hard.
Yeah. I feel like Damian Harris's ADP is going to be higher than I think. Last I checked, I feel like it was pretty high. Ronald Jones, I don't know where his ADP is. It feels like he
You know
would be in
how many
that later. Sure.
It's 1,019 votes. 1,019, way above
1,019.
600.
Nice.
You only bring that
Considerably
up when
above.
it's over 1,000, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know? I'm proud of this one. The numbers on this one were good.
I'm gonna go with 52%, 51%.
51% locked in.
Yep.
Locked in from John Luke. Josh, are you taking the over or under on Jail's guess of 51%?
That was so good. So good. It's gonna like my mind. It's 50-50. It really is. This is the most 50-50 one I've seen. I like Damian Harris. But I like Ronald Jones too.
Confused Josh is my favorite.
It's the best.
I have no idea where to go. I really don't. They're like in the same tier to me. You know, they're gonna get drafted around the same spot. It's like pick your poison. Damian Harris, maybe a less higher powered offense, but Ronald Jones has more competition. I'll take the over. I'll take the over. I think Damian Harris gets some hype. Maybe some people are thinking Leonard Fournette's going to be the guy there. I'll take over.
Josh taking the over. J-Bats, are you taking over or under Jail's guess of 51%?
I'm going to take the under. I think it's close to 50-50, but I think that people are kind of in on the talent of Ronald Jones and in on the offensive Buccaneers. So, I'd say it's maybe, 45 42% for the Damian Harris side A, but it's close to 50-50, but I'm going to say under. I'm going to take the under on 51.
You split them, JL. You got
I did it.
one over,
good job.
one under, and we've got some guesses in the chat. Roto Heat Sully with 54%, J-Wall with 45%, Anthony with 52%, Clove guessing 60%, Ricky Butts with a 57%, Jay with 49%.
Within 10, it sucks.
Burner said 23%, Jay said 50
Wow.
exactly, and Jordan said 58. I wanted to say 57, but Ricky had it, so he went with 58 instead. And Jordan saying he told him he could go 57. Rick said, Jordan, go 57. We can both be right. And Jordan's trying to keep the streak going for the chat, saying, no, we must have all options. Someone guessed 59%. But Craig said, no way. 45% is what he's going with. The actual percentage of people, John Luke, that took Damian Harris over Ronald Jones in Dynasty is 58% exactly. Jordan, good thing Rick took 57. It was 58%. So
Good job,
John
Chad.
Luke, chat killing it today. JL, you were within 10 percentage points, so you get 3 more points. Josh, you get an
We're
additional
tied.
2,
J-Bats.
bringing you up to tied with J-Bats. And JL, you move up to 12 points.
We're in striking. If it's anyone's game. Anyone's game. Anyone's game.
Burner said,
Doesn't
"How
feel
dare
like
y'all
it, but
disperse
okay."
the name of Rojo."
Hey, I tried to fight for Rojo. Tried.
We're not besmirching it. It's the community.
Mhm.
Wow.
I just got my pulse. Yeah, there's a lot of Leonard Fournette guys out there. So
I would take Rojo
Yeah.
in this trade. J-Bats, which one would you take? Would you take Rojo or Damian Harris in a dynasty league?
I think I would take the home run ability of Ronald Jones. I like his speed and big playability. Again, that's what I look for when I'm looking for a flex player, because that's what I think Damian Harris is just, he's good, plotting, but he doesn't have that top end speed that can break off a run where Ronald Jones can. And all it takes is, 1 or 2 big plays from Rojo and your flex spot and you're feeling totally fine. Whereas Damian Harris needs volume and he needs to get into the end zone. Those are 2 things that he has to have for him to have a big day. Whereas Ronald Jones could have 2 plays and have a big day.
you're absolutely
Completely
correct.
agree. John Luke, how do you feel about this? Would you take Ronald Jones or Damian Harris?
I would take Ronald Jones. It's close, but I would take Ronald Jones.
Ronald Jones. Okay, we had a question in the chat asking what will happen if this ends in a tie. Because if J-Bats or
It looks
Josh
kinda
get
likely.
this next one closest, it will end in a tie. So we have a 2 out of 3 chance of this ending in a tie, taking away the small chance that one of you guys nails it exactly right and just takes the win right out. But I do have a backup poll, a poll that we can use as a tiebreaker if it comes to that. So
Awesome.
we will use that. Are you guys ready for the final poll to find out if we even need a tiebreaker poll? Jay said fight to the death, and Craig said Thanos, 88%. Throwback to the last and only time we've had to use a tiebreaker on the Roto Heat channel.
He still's got it.
J-Bats,
He still has it.
That's hilarious.
The poll was something along the lines of like, which one would you want to hook up with, Thanos, Venom, or Pennywise? And I asked what percentage of people chose Thanos, and JL guessed 88%. Apparently, he's got the hots for him.
Apparently everyone else is physically
Those
attracted
muscles.
to Venom.
He's this big, strong guy. I get it,
yeah,
JL.
like I said, if Bruce Willis was handsome, that's Thanos
Yeah.
and purple.
and purple.
Ricky said,
Why
JL, get
Venom
that
with all those
frame.
teeth is attractive, I don't know.
Okay, guys,
Thanos.
are you ready for the final poll? J-Bats, do you happen to have pen and paper handy?
Thanos.
If not, you
I
can
do.
reveal yours first. Okay, perfect. Then I will reveal the final poll, and you guys will have about 30 seconds to write down your answer. So this is from Twitter. It is a Superflex 14-team Dynasty League. The question is, which side would you rather have? Side A, Justin Fields plus the 2021 202, or DJ Moore and the 2021
Oh
107.
my.
What percentage of people chose side A in this poll?
Oof.
I'll give you guys some time to write your guesses down, and then we will see who the winner of the show is today. Sully saying Craig rocks. Craig does rock. And Craig actually won based off of JL's guess. Craig and Tim took home the win after JL guessed Thanos 88%.
Garbage.
Jay said, good polls today, Simon. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. And Scott said, after it's framed, keep it on the floor behind you. So frame the Thanos picture and then rest it on
Can
the
you
floor.
imagine me walking into Michael's and being like, can you frame this HOA notice with a stick figure drawing of Thanos?
That'd be hilarious.
Joe, what I would want you to do is not even go to Michael's. Find like a small business custom framing shop. Know what I mean? Like a family owned where this guy's been framing his entire life and walk in there with that to get framed.
I feel like at Michael's frame.
And Michael's, they've seen some shit. Know what I mean? People just coming in there like this small family.
This is nothing.
They're looking at it. They go, "This is pretty good. I get why you want to frame it. This makes sense. This is nice. This is nice."
They're gonna think you took it off their shelves.
Yeah, sir. You can't just get this framed without buying it.
Yeah, you have to pay for that, JL. You have to pay for that before you can have it framed. You guys have your guesses ready?
Mm-hmm.
Josh?
Yeah.
John Luke?
I got mine.
Yep.
Okay, Josh, I'm going to have you reveal yours first. What percentage of people do you think took side A?
I feel like I might be kind of in the minority here, but I went with 45%.
45% from Joshua there. J-Bats will come to you next. What percentage of people do you think took side A?
I think the rookie fever of Justin Fields took over and it's pretty high. So I went with 53%.
53% from J-Bats. And John Luke, where are you going here?
I'm going with 68%.
68% from John Luke. So we've got 45, 53, and 68. You guys left each other some room in this poll. So there's plenty of room between your guesses. Sometimes we get them all stacked up close together.
I do want to say real fast that it seems this is kind of a weird trade because Justin Fields is part of the 2021, draft class. So was Justin Fields drafted and it's like a mid-draft trade kind of deal?
That is weird.
Must have been.
Draft. This is during the draft. The person who posted this drafted Justin Fields with the 102 and then posted this trade. So that is what's going on here. You figured it out, Josh. The percentage or some people guessed in the chat as well. Anthony was 78%. Rick said 66. Jay said 80%. Jordan said 69.
Hold on 1 second, boys. My dog's going crazy.
You're good.
Are people really taking Justin Fields over DJ Moore in like a typical startup?
Oh yeah, and in a 14 team, I feel like it's going to be even worse. A super flex 14 team, like that's the QB. Okay. The QB desires are going to be high. Looks like Scott Fish agrees with me here.
The people taking side B have never played in 14-team dynasty, is what Scott Fish is saying. Lots of people on the overs. Jay Wall said 80%. Clove said 45. So agreeing with you, Josh. And Jordan said, Jay, go 70. He's trying to tell him to go 70. Scott guessed 84%, and Jay changed his to 68. We'll wait for our guests to come back before we reveal the answer. But yeah, you guys brought up an interesting point. A lot of these trades are not like mid-draft trades. They're already settled or it's pre-draft whenever it's going on. This is someone right in the middle of their draft trying to get some insight, some help on what they should do here. Okay. Are you
Did
guys
I win
ready?
While I was gone? I didn't.
Did not win or lose while you were gone.
Oh, okay, damn it.
Guys, the actual percentage of people. Oh, Burner coming with a last minute guess of 75%. The actual percentage of people that chose Justin Fields in the 202 over DJ Moore and the 107 is 71%. John Luke, you are 3 percentage points off, and you are our winner today.
Woo! You don't even need a tiebreaker.
Don't even need a tiebreaker. I had it ready. I found it real quick anyways. I was just so ready to go. It was going to be another non-football related one, but that's okay. Nice win, JL. You pulled it out there at the end. And Anthony called it. Anthony said, it's in the bag. Congrats, JL. I clicked on the wrong one. It said, it's in the bag. Congrats, JL. Nice job.
Thank you, Anthony.
Pulling that final pull. And J-Bats, you know what? Nice work. In it all the way until the end. JL just had an on day, but you came in and you played well.
Rarely
Thank
happens.
you so much. Thank you so much for coming on and playing with us today, man.
This was a ton of fun. I really appreciate it, guys. This was a great way to spend my afternoon, talk some fantasy football and talk some polls. And
I wanted to win.
I love winning. I hate losing. And I thought I was more of a man of the people than I am. I guess I need to reconnect with my constituents, my people.
I think that your performance today was admirable, and it by no way means that you are not a man of the people.
Oh, thank you.
Performed
JL,
valiantly. Now,
thank
Josh,
you.
on the other hand, I don't know.
Hey, don't say that too much.
I'm a man of myself.
I'm a man of myself.
I was enjoying the idea of J-Bats hosting like some town halls to get the idea of like what people are like loving in fantasy right now.
All
So
right, how
don't-
do we
don't
feel
tell-
about Mike Evans?
Exactly.
Round
That's
of
what I
applause. Round of applause.
Let me hear it from Mike.
Oh.
That's how I'm going to start doing my rankings now. I'm just going to go out and just randomly grab a group of people and say, okay, let's cheer for, Michael Thomas. Let's see how you feel. Based on their cheers, that's how high or low I'm going to put them in my rankings.
You bring
I
out
like
like a decibel measuring device. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a real name for it, not just what I just said out loud. But
Sounds right. Sounded
decibel
scientific.
That's what they call it.
a
Yeah.
reverse speaker, something that takes sound in.
A
That's what we're
reverse
gonna call it from now on. Jason, Josh is on a PP losing streak. Yeah, Josh, you just can't get a PP win. Poll perception win.
Yeah, my PP energy is just really low, I guess.
And Jordan says Scott has the thumbs down every video. Craig saying, did we
Yeah.
have someone get one exactly right for every question? Not quite, but it was damn close. You guys got really close on all of them. Jason, great job, chat. Yeah, you guys absolutely
They didn't?
just killed it today in chat. Rick said we started slow and ended with 5 or 6 in a row. I think the first one may have been the only one you guys missed.
Wow.
The rest of them, I think you guys absolutely nailed it. Okay. Oh, I acted like I was about to reveal the results.
That was the
of
Joe
poll. We
Mixon,
already
DeAndre
revealed
Swift
it.
one, huh? Yeah,
Yeah, it
Joe
was the
Mixon,
Joe Mixon,
yeah.
DeAndre
That
Swift.
was tough. That was a tough one.
That was really tough.
Yeah,
You guys want to hear what poll I was going to use if it did end in a tie? I have it ready,
Sure.
sitting right here.
please.
The poll with 3,178 votes asked, which is better, bath or shower? And I was going to ask what percentage of people chose the bath side of this poll.
Maniacs chose bath. That's who.
Yeah, what the hell?
Crazy people.
Like,
Either that or
I
people
need to
who have
know,
way
like,
too
who
much time
asked
on their
it?
hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
Who
way too much.
asked it?
If you
Is it
can
like someone in the
comfortably take a
fantasy
bath,
community?
forget it. It's shower. It's shower 8 ways to Sunday. If you have time to sit down and like really soak in a bath, you got too much time on your hands.
Way too much time.
Way too much.
81% shower.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
81.
12% bath, so 88%.
Yeah,
Who the hell
I'm up
turns
in
to
that
the
range.
internet to solve that problem? Like you can't figure that one out on your own.
Just
Was from
shower up.
the official polls Twitter presented by BuzzFeed. They just post a bunch of random polls on there.
That's
Bath had
hilarious.
25%, 25% bath. So 25% of the population is maniacs.
Wow.
about
6
bath.
points away.
Is butt soup. Well, that's my favorite meal. So I guess maybe I should have voted.
You
bats in
don't
that
eat
one.
it. Don't eat the water, Jay. Not advisable.
And Sully says, nothing's as fun like bathing in your own filth. Scott Fish saying, don't forget to watch my new show on FanDuel Twitch on Friday night at 6 p.m. EST. We'll be going over pairing different kinds of hats with different kinds of bags. Yeah, guys, make sure
Yeah,
you
definitely
check
tune
that
in for
out.
that.
Yeah, make sure you guys
6
tune in
o'clock
for
at
that.
Twitch.
6 p.m.
Twitch,
on
FanDuel.
Bring
Friday
your
on Twitch.
bags and hats. It's an
Everyone-
interactive show. Choose your own
It is
adventure.
an- Yeah, you get to come in one by one, show your hat and bag. Scottfish judges it. It's like Shark Tank, but with hats and bags. And Scottfish is the only
one
shark,
shark.
and he doesn't give you any money.
Don't
Okay,
make
guys,
any
if
puns
you-
about it.
If you are not already following J-Bats, and at this point, after a full episode of him just killing it, I don't know what you're doing, but go hit that follow button. He's on Twitter at FTLS_J-Bats. J-Bats,
Seriously.
one more time, though, I just want to thank you so much for coming on before we jump off. This was
Absolutely.
an
Yeah.
awesome time.
I really appreciate it, guys. No, I love what you do. I love the game shows. I was saying it, before I got on and pre-air that this is really fun. You guys have hit a nice niche. And so keep doing what you're doing. I really appreciate it. Anyone who's not subscribed, subscribe. This show's great. I always tune in when I'm in my car doing work stuff. So it was nice to be able to join you guys this time and actually, compete, even though I lost. But it was fun.
Well, let's get you on
Love to
again
get you
sometime
back.
soon.
anytime.
Everyone
Anytime.
loves the
I would love a
redemption
redemption
arc.
show. Everyone loves a good redemption story.
Make sure you come to J-Bats Town Hall.
Yeah, come to my town hall. Get me prepared and ready for the next pole position. I need to, get back in touch with the people. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, guys, I think that's it for us today. We are out of here. A reminder, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time playing some more games. And make sure to check Scott's new show out on FanDuel on Friday night at 6 p.m. We might come in and play some games as well, but it's all about hats and bags. 6 p.m. Eastern time on the FanDuel Twitch channel. And you know what? Do we really want to end on this comment? Craig said, I took a whirlpool bath in the maternity ward. It was beautiful.
Just imagine,
and relaxing.
Just imagine a nurse being like, sir, that's not for you.
You know what? No shame, Craig. You deserve that bath in the maternity ward. I'm
Yes.
glad you enjoyed it. Take another one, my man. That's it for us today, guys.
like
We
that
are
name on
out
that.
here.
Enjoy your butt soup.
We'll see you tomorrow. Adios, everybody.
Peace.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.